Right now at 5, he spent his first day of school in the hospital after someone hit him with a Jeep.
I heard the girl who was in the passenger seat like, go, go, go.
Bellevue firefighters say a budget shortfall could keep fire engines parked in the garage.
Some rain around, but looks pretty pleasant this evening in Omaha. And we've got some sunshine and warmer temperatures in the forecast coming up.
And remembering Aretha, the voice that carried a generation.
Live from Omaha's news leader, KETV NewsWatch 7 at 5 starts with breaking news.
That breaking news, Cunningham Lake is now officially infested with zebra mussels. After today, you won't be able to take any boats out on the water for the rest of the season in order to stop them from spreading. The city may have to drain Cunningham Lake in the fall. The invasive and destructive mussels would then freeze and die off.
And tonight, he is in the hospital bed with a bum foot because someone hit him with a car last night and sped off.
12-year-old Jonathan says as he laid on the ground, he heard a woman inside telling the driver to go. This all happened at 14th and Sherwood. KETV NewsWatch 7's Sean Everson is there with the exclusive live at 5.
Alexandra, David, it was just before 8 o'clock last night when Jonathan was playing outside in the street when a car came around the corner, hit him, and drove off.
I kept asking like the firefighter, am I gonna die? Am I gonna die? And he kept on saying, no, you're not, no, you're not, no, you're not. And I kept on asking that question because, you know, I was scared because I got ran over by a car.
Jonathan Gibbs Shabazz missed his first day of school and instead spent it in the hospital.
Why me?
The 12-year-old has a swollen ankle after someone ran over him, then drove off.
All I heard was like, are you okay? And then I didn't say nothing, and then I heard the girl who was in the passenger seat was like, go, go, go.
The hit and run happened here at 14th and Sherwood Wednesday night. Jonathan says he was playing in the street with his friends when he got hit.
I wanted to end the summer off like fun and stuff, but I had to end the summer off like this, end up in the hospital.
An Omaha police report shows witnesses ID'd a white Jeep speed off. Someone tipped officers off that the Jeep was parked a block away, but when they checked, the Jeep was gone.
I'm just thankful that it's just bruises and not broken bones.
Jonathan's family says it's been a tough 24 hours. They just want the driver to come forward.
And be honest. And just admit they made a mistake. We all make mistakes.
And Jonathan hopes that person takes responsibility.
Y'all should never did that. That just made me mad. Made me super duper mad.
When I talked to him earlier, he said he was excited to get back to school. Reporting live tonight, Sean Everson, KETV NewsWatch 7.
Okay, we wish him a speedy recovery. Thanks, Sean. Right now, we know cuts to Bellevue's fire department budget are on the table.
Firefighters say 30 people could lose their jobs and the response time to your emergency could double. KETV NewsWatch 7's Michelle Van Doer is live tonight.
Well, David and Alexandra, the Bellevue Fire Union says with those slower response times, people's lives and properties are in danger because it says they don't have enough people to man the equipment. The union members gathered today to urge the public to contact City Hall to help turn around the budget cuts. The fire department says it will have to resort to cutting up to 30 part-time firefighters and not staff one of the 4 fire companies and reduce the number of firefighters on a rig from 4 to 3.
What do you want in a fire department? Do you want a fire department that, gets to your house within 3 or 4 minutes and can give life-saving interventions, or are you satisfied with an 8 to 10 to 12 minute response, which is not going to help you very much?
There is a public hearing on the proposed budget later this month. Now, coming up tonight at 6, why the city administrator tells me staff had no choice but to propose these cuts. Reporting live in Bellevue, Michelle Van Doer, KETV NewsWatch 7.
All right, Michelle, thank you. And right now, the Weather Now team is tracking the threat for more rain tonight.
Yeah, Chief Meteorologist Bill Ranby is watching the radar. He's live with tonight's upfront forecast. Hi, Bill.
Hi, Alexandra, David. Yeah, there are a few showers to the north of the Omaha Metro. They probably will stay to the north and east of Omaha, but we may get a sprinkle or two. There's a look at downtown. You can see the partly sunny sky. That's the Embassy Suites on 10th Street, looking off to the northwest. Here's the radar again. A couple showers up here, Burt County, Monona County, Ottawa, a little shower there, and a few sprinkles between Valley and Fremont. And this stuff is rotating southeastward. You see the heavier showers up here will probably drift southeast along I-29 and then into western Iowa. Maybe a sprinkle or two between Fremont and Valley works across the Omaha metro. We do have some clouds over Omaha and Council Bluffs at the moment, and we'll kind of be in and out of those. Temperatures not bad. Upper 70s and lower 80s, fairly pleasant after that wet start this morning. So just isolated showers this evening. Friday, Saturday look nice. Rain for Sunday, more on that in the 7-day coming up. Here's the evening. We'll say the odds of rain this evening about 20%. Guys?
All right, Bill, thank you. Developing tonight, a grand jury will investigate an in-custody death after this sad scene in the Old Mill area Wednesday night. SWAT officers and crisis negotiators worked for hours talking to a 27-year-old who barricaded himself inside a home with a gun. Just after midnight, police say the man took his own life. None of the officers on scene fired their weapons. Well, you may be seeing warnings like this popping up on your Facebook feed. They claim there's a serial rapist in Midtown. Tonight, Omaha police say they've investigated and they say the warning is not valid. Officers work with hospitals and advocacy groups, none of which report an increase in sexual assaults in that area.
A 24-year-old will spend the next 40 to 50 years in prison for sexually assaulting 2 young children. The judge gave Carlos Hernandez the maximum sentence, citing prior child abuse convictions and his likelihood to reoffend. Hernandez repeatedly raped a 3-year-old and sexually assaulted a 5-year-old. Tiffany Gregory and Hernandez lived together at the time. Gregory says at first, Hernandez denied the accusations.
I wanted to because I loved him so much. I was ready to marry him. I wanted to believe him, but deep down in my heart, I knew he was lying.
Hernandez will be eligible for parole in 20 years, but because of his legal status, will be released into the custody of ICE, where he'll face deportation. The Papillion man who hit a sanitation worker with his SUV during an argument last October gets probation and community service. 63-year-old Dennis Stenner pleaded no contest to assault. Video of the incident shows Stenner behind the wheel, upset over a truck blocking the street.
Overnight, police tried stopping a stolen car. Then the driver led officers on a chase across state lines. It started around 12:30 a.m. near 36th and U Streets in Omaha. Eventually, it crossed the Veterans Memorial Bridge into Council Bluffs. The driver got away, but police arrested another person. And in Lincoln, police put handcuffs on this woman after they say she swung a samurai sword at her boyfriend. They think 26-year-old Ivy Moore was drunk and upset when she grabbed the sword. Well, now she's charged with assault. Her boyfriend suffered a minor cut on his thumb.
All right, this time last year, OPS and its busing contractor were getting thousands of phone calls from parents with questions about bus stops and missed pickups.
The district tonight says it took early steps this year to get route info out to parents well before school started. It says things are going smoothly now and that if parents are having any issues, they should check to make sure their info is up to date.
If addresses have been changed on parents' end and we have not been informed and updated that in our system, we are seeing some issues with that.
There's a busing hotline parents can call if they have questions. The number's on your screen. It's 531-299-0410.
And a reminder about public meetings happening tonight in Council Bluffs. Voters can ask questions about a $37 million bond the district is trying to pass to renovate both middle schools. The meeting at Wilson Middle School already started. It goes until 6, but there's a second one tonight at Kern Middle School. That one goes from 6:30 to 7:30. The district is also streaming both meetings on their Facebook page.
Live outside, a look at rush hour traffic on this Thursday night. That's I-680 and Pacific Street, where things are moving along just fine right now. Plus, remembering the Queen of Soul, her music was the sound bed for generations fighting for civil rights and equal treatment. But her songs also told the story about personal triumph and heartache.
The world lost Aretha Franklin today. We look back on her life when KETV NewsWatch 7 at 5 continues.